Hey guys, Max Few Trades here. I just wanted to share something with you guys that means a lot to me, and kind of in the hopes to raise awareness for it. This is gonna sound kind of silly, but, well, you see, this is The Legend of Dragoon. It was for the PlayStation 1, it came out in 2001, and it is my favorite game ever. This game is my favorite ever. There's nothing comes close to competing with it at all. And I played it so many years ago, and it's what got me into video games. I played games before it, but this is why I love video games. It's why I play video games. It's why I have a YouTube channel where I play games for you guys. I cannot overstate how much I love this game. And I'm not going to say it's perfect, because it's not. No game is really perfect. And the translation's kind of wonky here and there, and the story has a few hiccups, but this game showed me just how beautiful and wonderful video games can be. And they're not just time wasters, they're not just ways to pass the time, they can be pure art and wonderful and amazing, and the game it's the best. The reason I'm telling you this is because of this. This is PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. A very good game. It's, most people passed it off as just a clone of Super Smash Bros. And didn't give it the time of day, but it's a very good game. If you haven't played it, I would also suggest you pick it up. You can, it's a fighting game. You can play as PlayStation characters throughout all of history. You know, Jak and Daxter, Cole McGrath, Sly Cooper, Colonel Radix, Sweet Tooth, Nathan Drake, Sir Daniel, Parappa the Rappa, a whole bunch of characters, basically. And it didn't sell too well, even though it really should have. Much like Legend of Dragoon, actually. See, not many people even know this game exists. It is kind of a cult classic. Anyway, what I wanted to say today was, for PlayStation All-Stars, they've been releasing, you know, DLC. They've released new characters periodically. Only 4. There's a Cat from Gravity Rush, Emmett Graves from Starhawk, Nathan Drake from Dead Space, and Zeus from God of War for some reason. I don't know why they did that, but whatever, it's not important. And the reason I'm kind of upset right now is the main character from Legend of Dragoon, right here. His name is Dart. He is a childhood hero of mine, as you might be able to guess. He was almost in the game. He was going to be DLC, but the sales for previous DLC and PlayStation All-Stars as a whole didn't really sell too well, so they pulled the plug. So I was just this close to getting to see my childhood hero again and being able to play as him, and I don't know, able to play as him and fight Kratos and all these other big name characters. I mean, Dart is such a little known hero, but he almost got in it alongside all of these video game icons. Ratchet and Clank, the Big Dad, everything. He was this close, guys. And I guess technically it's just a rumor, but there's this concept art I found online of his 3D model, and it looks fantastic. And he's not gonna be in the game. It's just not gonna happen, and I just really wanted to point out how upset that made me, and how much it really hurts. I don't know, just imagine, to put this in perspective, okay? Like, you found a game when you were really young, you played it, you loved it, and it became like, it just became a classic in your eyes, and this game never got a sequel at all. There almost was one, I hear, but sales didn't do too well. And it's one of your favorite characters of all time, and you haven't seen him anywhere in 12 years. I know that some people got to relive some of their childhood with this game. They got to play as Parappa the Rapper, they got to play as Sir Daniel, they played as Spike from Ape Escape. And I'm not trying to sound selfish, I love all of those characters. Like I said, this is a great game. But they literally almost put in my childhood hero, and they just decided not to. I'm not trying to make you guys, rally and support, save darts, put them in the game. I'm too small, and even if I was huge and had millions of subscribers, it wouldn't make a difference. At all. I'm not so naive as to think those sort of things work for this sort of thing. It's just never gonna happen. But all I really can do is very humbly ask you guys, if you have a PlayStation 3, I mean, you can go onto Amazon and find this game, but it can be a little more expensive. But if you have a PlayStation 3, you can go onto the PlayStation Network and you can download this game for fairly cheap. I'm pretty sure it's $10 or less. Maybe a little more, but much cheaper than you could have given you for a hard copy. If you love Japanese RPGs, if you love adventure, likable characters, dragons, magic, sword fighting, if those are things you like, please consider buying this game. Dart's never going to be in PlayStation All-Stars, but at the very least, I could take some joy in knowing that just one person played this game because of what I'm doing right now. This would have given huge exposure to the game. Maybe not billions, but a ton of people who have never heard of the character would see him, see his story, and they would play the game. And more people would see the reason why I love it so much. And that's all I really want. I just want people to know that The Legend of Dragoon is a fantastic game, and that more people should know about it, and more people should play it. I guess that's really all I have to say. I don't know if anyone even watched this, but if you did, I hope I inspired you slightly to at least consider, playing it. That's all I really have to say. I'll see you guys next time.